Untap up, you draw.
Yep.
There it is. I will start with Exotic Orchard.
I gotta get my shuffle on.
Yeah, you do it. You got a turn to do it. So I got my Exotic Orchard out right now. It can tap. I'm gonna tap it. What does it produce? Generic?
Well, no, it taps for nothing because none of us can tap for anything currently.
It doesn't see any other land. If you had a waste, it would give generic, but it gives absolutely nothing. Yes, exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna tap it, and oh my god, I just fluffed myself. I had to do it for the memes.
Okay, I'll draw for 2.
I tap my Exotic Orchard first turn 0, like first turn, and it's the equivalent of me scratching my balls past turn.
I'm going to play a Ketria Triumph taps as land for 10 and pass. So now it taps for red, green, and blue.
You can tell with just I'm getting comedic now with the new introduction. Thank you. The introduction of the Universes Beyond Doctor Who. It'd be like Doctor Who style, a close up of me, the Planeswalker, scratching my balls. Back to the game. All right, continue.
I will play a Thornwood Falls tapped.
It's Neo.
I'm here.
It's Neo's turn.
Yeah,
oh, my bad.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna play a forest, and I will pass the turn.
Okay, now you can go.
I shuffled that card away, so I don't know where it is.
So good.
Draw for turn. That's arguably a bit better. Island, tap the island, go to Soul Ring. And pass.
On top, upkeep, draw.
Oh.
I'll play a Smoldering Marsh, failure to find basic lands because they're not in the deck, so it's tap. Pass turn. Actually, no. Do you have any black mana, anybody? Black mana?
No one's playing black. Oh, no, he doesn't have any black yet. Yeah.
No black yet. All right, pass turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a Training Center as land for 10. I'll tap 2 for an Arcane Signet. I'll tap the Arcane Signet, and I'll cast Mystic Amora. And I'll pass 10.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play a Simic Growth Chamber, returning the
Forest.
The forest to my hand.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Not bad. Not the worst, though. I'll play a Plains. And I'll just pass.
All right, on top, upkeep, draw. Here it is. Play a Rugged Prairie for, tap. See what I want to do here. All right, I'm going to tap. What colors is this accessible for out of my Mardu color scheme?
You have
white, and what do you have?
White, blue, green.
White,
red.
Blue, green. All right, I'll tap this for a.
It taps for white, blue, green, and red.
Yeah, I'll tap this for a white, a black, and a generic, and I will play Daxos the Return.
Yep.
All right. It's 2/2 legendary zombie soldier. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you get an experience counter. I can tap a generic, a black, and a white. Put a white and black spirit enchantment creature token. This does not count as casting an enchantment, by the way, just creating one. Onto the battlefield, it has this creature's power and toughness are each equal to the number of experience counters you have. It's a 2/2. Any response?
Nope.
Pass turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep. I will pay the 1 for the fish. Switch 1 and 1. I'll draw for 10. I will play a Command Tower as land for 10. I will tap for 3 and I'll cast Timur Ascendancy.
All right, I will tap blue and 1 floating one. I will quench that.
Do you pay the 4 for Mystic Remora?
Fuck no.
Okay, I'll draw. And that's fine.
So that's countered unless you can pay 2, which you can't.
No, that's fine. I'll pass
I know that all too well. I was questioning putting it in mine a while ago. That's when I had to do that.
My turn?
Go ahead, Neil. Yeah.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a forest. I will tap 2. Play Deeper Elite. Any responses?
What's Deep Root Elite? Oh, the creature?
Yes.
Yeah, no responses from me.
Dread, do you respond?
Nope, I have no other open mana.
Okay. Whenever another merfolk enters the battlefield under my control, I put another +1/+1 counter on target creature. I mean, on target merfolk I control. And I'll pass the turn.
Alright. We tap, upkeep, draw for turn. I will play a 4th turn. I feel like that fishing.
I mean, it's drew me 1 card, so it's up to you.
What is Remorse
Whenever you cast the first, whenever a target opponent successfully casts a non-creature spell, you may draw a card. The player may pay 4, counter this.
I will just pass with mana open.
All right, on top, upkeep, draw. I'm reading a crazy fucking story. I gotta tell you guys, some dude, he's 80 years old in Montana. He was found guilty of basically genetically engineering on his own alternative livestock ranch giant hybrid sheep to sell them to various hunting reserves and shit, you know, like for trophy hunts, right? Like giant oversized sheep that he's genetically altered and like bred. He's been selling them, and this is like decades old. So they just got him on that. Apparently he bought parts of Marco Polo Argali sheep, largest sheep species known. He had them imported into the U.S. without declaring importation, then sent genetic material from the Argali sheep to a lab to create cloned embryos, which he then implanted into a female sheep on his ranch. And then it produced a single pure genetic male that he named the Montana Mountain King. Anyways, untap, upkeep, draw. That's freaking crazy. I'll play this bad land for turn. It's bad lands out there, gentlemen. I will then tap a white, 2, 3, and 4, and I will play the Smothering Tithe. Any responses?
Do you pay the 4?
No, I don't. This will count as casting an enchantment, so I get an experience counter.
Yeah.
Any responses to the Smothering Tithe?
Nope.
No. What about you, Neil?
Nope.
What about you, Dreadnought? All right, pass turn. I will declare it right now that I cash in on my Smothering Tithe at the beginning of my turn or during my turn, during the same turn rotation. All right, is that accepted?
What?
Thank you.
What did you say?
I'll cash in on my Smothering Tithe during the same turn rotation of its activation, not activation, but of its effect. All right.
Oh yeah, it's active now. Yeah.
Yeah, but like even if I miss a trigger, if I cash in on it during the same turn rotation, then it's cool. And I mean, like if I take my turn and then I pass to you, then it's my turn again. My new turn is still considered part of that turn rotation. It's the real, then Neo, and then Dread, then me. Then the real, see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. So untap. Upkeep. Do I pay the 2 for fish?
If you get rid of the fish, I will get rid of smothering.
Don't get rid of smothering. Come on now.
Dude, I have 3 lands.
I'm just gonna make my treasure token right now, just so we're all clear.
I haven't drew yet, so
What's that?
I haven't drew a card yet. This is my upkeep.
No, I know. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, yeah, I'm gonna pay the 2 for the mystic for the fish.
All right. Much appreciated.
I'll draw for turn. I'm not paying, so you can draw. Treasure. Sorry. I'll play an island as land for turn. I will then tap 2 and cast Steve. I'll then. Yeah, I'll pass it.
Okay. Untap, keep draw. I will play a forest, and I'll pass with open mana.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Pay the 2.
Yeah.
So you paid? Neo, did you pay?
Neo didn't pay, but Dread did.
No.
All right, so I'll make another one, not 3, but 2. Perfect.
Play a plains for turn. I love not having the 1 mana color I need.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me just get my door. We have a special guest. I know they'll be on stream. I know they'll be on stream.
Carry on, Dread.
Tap a green and 2.
Yeah.
These nuts.
Broken Wings targeting the Remora. I cannot pay for it.
Okay, I'll draw.
I know. I already.
And then what does it do?
It just destroys it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
And pass there.
On your end stuff, I'm going to sack Steve to search for a basic.
There he is.
Go ahead and
My turn now?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect. All right, I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. There we are. How many of these? There's 2. Yes. All right, perfect. I will play the Sundown Path. It sees 2 or more other lands. It's untapped. It's 5, 6, 7 mana available. I will tap a black and this, whatever that does, to play Demonic Tutor. Any responses? I assume not, right?
No.
You don't counter the tutor, you counter what I search for, buddy.
Okay.
All right, I'll search out something. I don't have to reveal it. Put it into hand.
Well, you can search the tutor. You don't have to. I mean, you can counter the tutor. You don't have to not counter.
Who does? Come on now.
Why not? let you draw the card.
There it is. I'll move that to hand. Move to hand. Close and shuffle. There it is. And I'll tap the 2 treasure. There it is. Excuse me. What? That's cool. Cool. Let's just get an update for any Warzone fans. Apparently, Warzone Mobile will be out in 5 days. I'll play the Swiftfoot Boots with the 2 mana from the treasure I just produced. Any response to the Swiftfoot Boot?
No.
All right. Then what I will do is three mana to go. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Black. All right. Yeah, I'll tap 1 black right here. Actually, no, I won't do that yet. No, all right, I won't do that yet. I will instead tap this generic, and I'll equip the Swifties onto her. Any responses? Daxos, or him. Daxos has the Swifties onto him. I thought it was a woman. My mistake. I guess he's a tranny. All right. Daxos, my friend, has the Swifties onto him.
Sure.
It's him, her, right? All right. So then we will pass the turn from there. Over to you, Neo, my friend.
Okay.
I mean, do you mean me? Excuse me. I'm still
Jesus.
here.
Yeah, no, over to Neo. You're too powerful. We have to curtail you. Breaking the rules. Breaking the rules.
I will play a Yavimaya Coast. Screw it, why not? I'll tap 6. I'll cast Miram.
In response
Yeah.
In response to casting Miram, I'm gonna pay 2 green and blue, and then 2, putting 2 +1/+1 counters on Deeper Elite. Counter unless you can pay 3.
You have to pay an extra 2. It has Ward 2.
Did you pay for the draw? Did you pay for the draw, sir?
I do not.
Excellent.
This is on the cast, so technically Ward doesn't activate till it hits battlefield. Quite sure.
Let me just check here real quick. Yeah, whenever a permanent with Ward becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player plays an additional cost. So yeah, you have to pay the additional 2.
No.
Okay, but right now it's not a permanent.
Yeah, right now it's not a
And that's on
permanent.
the stack. You cast it, it becomes a permanent when it ETBs. Because right now it's a creature spell.
Ward is a keyword that counters a targeted spell or ability from an opponent in it unless that ward cost is paid. Any spell can be countered unless it specifically says it cannot be countered because none of its abilities or effects exist yet.
It says in Magic, the stack is a space where spells and abilities are stored before activated or cast. So technically, Miram is not on the battlefield, and I did it in response to you casting it. So Miram is on the sack, and I say in response. Does Ward? Oh.
No, it's not. Ward increases the cost to target a creature by requiring the opponent to pay 1 or more mana. I'm right, yeah. The ward is whenever. Never. It doesn't matter if it's on the battlefield or whatever.
Yes, Ward uses the stack. If that's what I'm meaning, makes it so interesting.
Yeah. Wait. So you have to pay an additional 2 so you're paying 2 to cast this, so I'd have to pay 1 mana to counter it.
Hold on. What is Ward? Ward.
Ward increases the cost to target a creature by requiring the opponent to pay more mana or perform some other action. If an opponent doesn't pay Ward, the targeting creature, the card targeting the Ward creature is automatically countered.
Yeah,
Ward
but
is a
it's not-
triggered
it's
ability,
not a
which means
creature yet. It's not a
uses
creature
a
yet.
stack and can be responded to by opponents. It uses a stack, so you do that. You cast your spell targeting this, then the Ward triggers going on the stack. You have to pay the 2. It's still a spell because you have spells that have Ward as well. You have instants and sorceries that have Ward. So unless you pay the 2, your spell's cancelled.
Okay, great. So I don't even get the counters.
I mean, you still get the counters.
No, I don't, because you countered the spell.
Oh yeah, because yeah.
Great.
Yeah. And then I'll pass it.
Wasted that spell.
I knew I was right.
Kill. Metallic Mimic.
Yep.
What's going on? Are you targeting me? Are you guys targeting me for anything? No. Perfect.
So enter with a +1/+1 counter.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I won't cast it. I'll tap 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
He'll enter with a +1/+1 counter. Then I'll go combat. And I'll explore with the Deeper Elite. I'll keep it on top. Put it on a +1/+1 counter. I'll get another +1/+1 counter. Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Not paying. Play a Cinderglade. Untap because I control 2 or more basics. Tap the Cinderglade and 2. I'll play Carnelian Orb. Tap an island, the Carnelian, and 1. I will play Sarkhan, Soul of Flame.
Nice.
So now dragons I cast cost 1 less. Pass with 2 wide open.
Sure.
So my commander now.
Shouldn't abilities only apply when on the battlefield? Just how if a counter becomes Bone Crusher Giant, it doesn't deal. Yeah.
It's
It applies when it's a creature, but on the stack it's just a spell and it doesn't have any abilities.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't have abilities. Ward is a keyword, not an ability.
It's still a keyword ability.
No, it's a keyword. It's not classed
What are
as
you
an
talking
ability.
about? Are you guys talking about Ward?
Yeah, he's saying that because he targeted this.
Your creature is a creature. If it's an enchantment creature that is not considered a creature until you have a devotion or something, it's still considered a creature on cast. You're casting an enchantment creature that is reverted to an enchantment on entrance of the battlefield. Therefore, the ward would still have an effect, though.
Yeah,
Ward would still have the
Ward goes
effect.
on the stack.
Ward. You have to. No. You have to pay the ward cost. You play the spell that targets ward. Ward reacts. You have to pay the ward cost. If you cannot, the spell is countered. I'm open to let him redo it. If it's just based off of that error, it's high power, but we just let him take it back if it must be. That's the way it goes in there. You have to pay the ward cost based off of not seeing, because it is a quadrant of a computer screen. He didn't see the ward. Let's just let him take it back. Worst case scenario.
No, what happened was
I cast Mirror.
Yeah.
From what I know,
I cast Miriam. He cast a Quadrix Company or whatever it's called. So he puts +1/+1 counters on a target creature he controls, and then I have to pay X.
All right.
But he cast that, targeting Miriam. Miriam then goes on the stack above that. He has to pay 2. He can't pay 2 because he tapped everything into the spell. Therefore, the card being countered. Am I incorrect or correct?
No, you're correct. You're absolutely correct with that. I would say that too,
that's what we were
because
saying.
that's just game interaction. No offense to him, that is just game interaction. He had no way of knowing preemptively that you're going to counter his spell. Ward is not in play.
Yeah.
Ward does not. It's only there once it manifests into the battlefield.
It's there once it's targeted by a spell or ability.
Once it's in the battlefield, though, like it has Ward once it appears in the battlefield. Once it's targeted,
no, it's as soon as it's cast.
If it's cast, the ward would. The ward wouldn't protect it on cast, though, would it?
Yeah, because it's a stack ability. It's a stack keyword.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I apologize to the stream because I do have a guest here. I'm not blaming him by any measure. No, your ward ability, you're wrong in this measure. I'm sorry, your ward ability is not in effect until the spell is manifested into the battlefield. It's a keyword ability on the creature. The cast does not have ward. No. It's a spell. It's the creature that has the ward ability. It's still a spell until it hits the battlefield. My apologies. I was talking to my buddy. I was on mute, talking to my buddy, half listening. I was half right, but yeah, ward doesn't kick in until it actually ETBs.
Sure.
Yeah, it would be countered in that situation. Sorry, buddy.
I'm really not fussed at this point.
It was my turn, wasn't it?
No,
it was the real turn. It was the real turn.
No, it's the real Dread's turn.
Dread's turn. All right, perfect. Excellent.
I passed.
Sorry about that.
All right, so real quick, let me replay what I did.
It's all right. Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, just continue. For the sake of the stream, no. For the sake of the stream, you got to continue though. If you're doing this for just posterity purposes,
I'm just redoing it so it's clear, so everyone knows what I did.
Perfect.
Cinderglade, Soul Ring, Carnelian Orb, tap Carnelian, blue, and 1, Sarkhan, pass.
Excellent. All right, on top, upkeep, draw. Sorry about that, Neil. You're right. I assumed that it was a different interaction. My mistake. On top, upkeep, draw. How many smothering tithe triggers do I amass on? 3 or 2? 3. All right. There's 4 treasures. I love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 mana available. Ha ha. We meet again, Smothering Tithe. All right. So I'm going to play the Scrubland for turn. There it is, the Scrubland, the dirtiest of Scrublands. And then I will tap the Scrubland. No, I won't. Yeah, I will. I'll tap the Scrubland. I'll tap this for a red, and I'll tap this. The red will activate the red-white off of this. So red. What? Perfect. So this red will activate the red-white. So red, white, and black. I'll play Kelson the Plague. Any response to Kelson the Plague?
No.
All right. I will then tap 1 of this whatever mana to equip the Swifties to the Kelson the Plague.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it's perfect. It gets +1/+1 for each experience counter I have, which is currently 1. So it's a 3/3. Then I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tap a black. Playing the Vorpal Sword. Any responses to El Vorpal Sword, gentlemen?
No.
It is an equipment. It costs 2 black to equip. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has death touch. I can tap 5 and 3 black, so 8 total until end of turn. Vorpal Sword gains whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player. That player loses the game. Any responses? All right, I will use 2 of these black producing treasures. Whoops. 2 of these black producing treasures to equip a Vorpal Sword to Kelson the Plague. Due to the hex proof, it lets me do this. This is why I neglected to select the lightning read. So Vorpal Sword onto the now death touch induced vigilance hasted 5/3 Kelson the Plague that can tap and kill something on command. I will just set his power and toughness to 5/3. There it is. Any response to this maneuver?
Nope.
Excellent. I have 3 mana left.
There's also gloss on the floor of your utility room.
Okay, I'll tap 1 and then 2. So I'll reset these. I'll tap 2 black, and then the 3rd black. I will play Crack the Vault, aka Grim Tutor. Any responses? Search in the library for a guard at the cost of 3 life. Put it into hand.
No.
We meet again, Tutor. All right, so I'll go in here and I'll search out my boy. I'm not going to tell you until I play. I move him to hand, close and shuffle. There it is. Now I will move to combat. I will inquire as to the board state of everybody. Name your creatures, just the names, please.
Soul of Flame.
And the reel is open. Is that not the case?
Yep. Everything I've cast been fucking counted. Yet you have a Smothering Tithe and 2 creatures. Crazy.
I know. My political maneuvering has worked. I won't target you because you have nothing that I really want on your board, buddy. So I'll move to combat, as I said. I'll swing Kelson the Plague, the Vigilance, Kelson the Plague, with haste, of course, to attack Dread. In response to attacks, move into blockers. As I move to blockers, I will, having declared him as an attacker, Vigilance means he doesn't tap. I will tap and deal 1 damage, Death Touch, to your creature, Dread. It will die.
Hold on. Okay, so
oh, good on you. Nice. Show me that one.
Sword.
Yes, so his creature's got Death Touch, yeah.
It'll deal 1 damage, Death Touch to your boy. It'll disintegrate into, now like Phage smacked him in the face. It dies, and I create an experience counter, turning my boy into a 6/4. Commander coming at your face. You have no blockers able to block, so you take 6 commander damage. Is that acceptable?
yeah, and I'm pretty sure I just fucking died from the sword.
No, because I haven't activated the Vorpal card. It costs 8 mana to activate.
Oh, okay.
Nice. You're safe from the sword. You're not going to die from the sword. So it's now a 6/4. You're taking 6 commander damage, my boy. Thank you.
6 commander.
Yeah, it is the commander. Yeah. There it is. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Options, but that'll be fine.
It's high power, my friend. I will pass the turn.
Untap. I'll keep draw. I know. I'll tap for 7, and I'll overload Rift. Any responses to overloading Rift?
No response.
Yeah, everything goes.
But okay.
Everything goes to hand.
Done that before, but sure.
No, because I wanted to get something on the board, but no one let me get anything on the board. So if I'm going to go back to the start, everyone else can go back to the start. I'll pass then. Image, your stuff, everything goes back to hand.
Back to hand. Oh, there's that. What's it called?
Cyclonic Rift.
Cyclonic Rift. Perfect. So this, did you pay for that? Well,
it doesn't matter. Yeah, it would phase out anyway.
Hand, yeah. All right. Go back to hand. I now have 8 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Go ahead, Neo.
Well played. That was good. That was good. That was really good.
Yeah, but you could have.
Why would I do it if I had a creature on the board?
I'm saying you could have done it when he put the sword on his commander.
I was tapped out.
I wasn't targeting him. Why would he stop me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you have equipment on the field that could kill someone with.
I was tapped out. What do you want me to do? Cast it for free with no mana? I tapped down to cast Mirren.
That's against the rules, sir. We do not break the rules here. The real.
I tapped out to cast Mirren.
I'm gonna have to dock you 1 point for attempting to break the rules, sir. Thank you.
Do you pass turn, Neo? Oh, you're going to combat, yeah. Yeah.